It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
In now is Lorenzo Kane, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only does this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
In there, and it's 0-1. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's gone 3 for 8. Kane on at first, nobody out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's Ryan Braun now, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. None out, runners at first and second. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Kane ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Hey, there's a bullet base hit right to center field, D-Roll. Looked like there was going to be a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure that he was able to get in to score.
This is always one I wonder why the third base coach doesn't send more. You see more balls from the center fielder hit the mound and not make it all the way home with a lot of steam on it. Nice aggressive base running.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Vogt moving to his left. 1 down. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Digging in, Keston Hiura. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Here comes the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Set with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Hiura takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Into the box now, Austin Nola, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Second and third, 2 away. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Full count now, 3-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Peralta going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
4 runs here in this half inning. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now a 4-0 Milwaukee lead. Luis Severino will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Starling.
Now to pitch.
Ball.
Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Fouled away. The 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Strike two. Two out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 4-0. Set to get his day started, Brock Holt, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Vote gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Holt is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 40, Luis.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Luis Severino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Yep.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first home run of the season. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane.
Lorenzo.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He singled to open up the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one.
Playing 11.
And there's ball two now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And a full count to Kane, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Peralta is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Marte going back, still ranging back. Splash right into the pool. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich, and even 30 home runs on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Merrill Kelly is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Kelly.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Playing 11.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 1-2.
Ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. The Brewers lead this one 6-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here it comes.
Ball. No.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Two and one now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Garcia, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And And this will wind up a foul ball. Escobar, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Ball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So coming to the plate, Christian Walker. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
1-1.
First and second here with nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in, Stephen Vogt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 1-2 is a fastball way up and in.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Ball.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Batting ninth.
The pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Merrill Kelly. And with the bases loaded, a big hit here could at least get him a little closer in this one. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Avisayo Garcia.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Hee-haw!
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So with 1 away, it's time to give you a good look at the standings out west in the National League as you see where the Diamondbacks sit entering play here today. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. There is Ahmed. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batter, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Nola. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Good curveball, strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in next will be Starling Marte, and they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High and deep down the left field line, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. And with one away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Striding in once again, Nick Ahmed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
At the plate, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
2 on here with 1 man out. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Garcia fields it cleanly. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still find themselves down 6-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
D-Rod.
Line drive, base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
The pitcher, number 40, Luis Severino.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Severino. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A 1-0 delivery. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Taken, strike 2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Kane. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 home.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marte on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They lead it 6-zip. So here's Eduardo Escobar. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series.
The third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Popped him up. Braun over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box, Stephen Vogt. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
No.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Diamondbacks down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And here's Christian Yelich now. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
After it is Peralta. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 8, Braun.
Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hurt one.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on.
2.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Braun's around first, looking for second now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we check out the Brewers' leaders in that category, you can see his total is currently second best on the team. So here's Avisayo Garcia as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
One out and a runner on second base. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
3-1.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now that second baseman, Captain Hura.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball well outside.
1-0.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. A 1-1.
2.
Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
No love.
Stepping into the box, Austin Nola comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the route is officially underway. It is 7-0.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Orlando Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Line toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Kevin Ginkel gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Kevin Ginkel.
In now, Brock Holt, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
Playing 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. And that's the third out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 9 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Goal. Calhoun.
Now here's the pitch. Cole Calhoun is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Two and two the count to Cole Calhoun.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Domingo Leyba will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Leyba, just 24 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Starling Marte. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second, and he's safe.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Ahmed. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. From the belt, the pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
No, that's the ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Now that's popped up. Braun waits on it, and that's the third out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Stefan Crichton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So striding forward now, Luis Severino. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. From the stretch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
At the plate now, Lorenzo Kane. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to left. Peralta is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
1-0 delivery.
Ball, no.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Here's the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 3. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
In now, Ryan Braun. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, no.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a liner. Foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
So here is Avisayo Garcia. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Walker is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Brewers strand a couple, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yep.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Peralta.
Into the box now, David Peralta. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ball 1.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
To the plate now, Eduardo Escobar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 9-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here's the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Austin Nola.
Into the box, Austin Nola, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball called for strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Striding into the box, Orlando Garcia, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
First offering on its way. Brock Holt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. A runner on first with 2 away. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The pitcher, number 40, Luis Severino.
Yohan Lopez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 15.
At the plate, Luis Severino, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Marte. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand a couple, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Christian Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In there, strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Popped him up. Garcia backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Stephen Vogt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Calhoun.
Now at the plate, Calhoun. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Claudio.
Now the 1-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Kane. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Lorenzo Kane.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No ball, 1 strike.
Fastball called for strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich as he swings and hits a laser to right. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
The first baseman.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Pitch popped up. Marte calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisayo Garcia.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Avisail Garcia. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Keston Hiura comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Nova. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Milwaukee leads it 12-0. Ildemaro Vargas will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Claudio is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In now, Starling Marte. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Not shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Scorched to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. D-backs are down on 4 pitches. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Hector Rondon enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 28, Hector Rondon.
New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Orlando Garcia.
Orlando Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2. 2-1. Ball, no.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 1 down.
Now back, third baseman, Brock Holt.
Coming to the plate now, Brock Holt. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 0-1.
No.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1.
Outside.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Brock Holt now with a full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes, full count.
And he misses. Ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alex Claudio. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ben Gamble will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Ready with the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamble. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Peralta, but this will land untouched. Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lorenzo Kane. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The Brewers lead it 12-0. Devin Williams, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Devin Williams.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, David Peralta.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. Now here it comes.
No, inside.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo.
Now batting, Eduardo Escobar. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Arizona down to its last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino earns his 5th winner of the year. Luke Weaver was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Milwaukee Brewers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona 12-0. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks sit in third place in the National League West Division, while the Brewers are in second place in the NL Central. The Boston Red Sox smacked 15 team hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 10-4. Heading into the day, the Cubs sit in third place in the National League Central Division, and the Red Sox are in fourth place in the AL East. The Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-1. In the standings, the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division, while the Blue Jays are in third place in the AL East. The Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-2. As of right now, the Cardinals sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division, and the Reds are atop the division. The Miami Marlins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Marlins sit in fourth place in the National League East Division, and the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division. The Washington Nationals earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Braves 8-1. Heading into the day, the Nationals sit atop the NL East, and the Braves are second in the division. Nick Pivetta collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 4-3. At the start of the day, the Mets sit in last place in the National League East, while the Phillies are third in the division. Daniel Murphy was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, as Colorado beat the Padres 5-3. In the standings, the Rockies are in fourth place in the NL West, while the Padres are second in the division. The Dodgers brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-4. Entering the day's action, the Dodgers are atop the NL West, and the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. Tyler Glasnow collected his 8th win overall as the Rays claim victory over the Orioles 5-1. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. As of right now, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division, and the Rays are atop the division. The Chi Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-5. Heading into the day, the Indians sit in second place in the AL Central Division, while the White Sox are third in the division. The Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 11-2. In the standings, the Twins are in first place in the AL Central, and the Yankees sit in second place in the American League East Division. The Angels totaled 11 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-4. At the start of the day, the Angels sit in second place in the American League West, while the Rangers are fourth in the division. George Springer collected a total of 4 driven in as the Astros downed Oakland 9-2. As of today, he is the American League leader in on-base percentage. As of right now, the A's sit in third place in the American League West Division, and the Astros are atop the division. The Kansas City Royals pounded out 17 hits in this one as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 9-4. Heading into the day, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division, and the Royals are in 4th place in the AL Central. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.